How's it guys? So yeah, new video. What I'm looking at here is a potential setup for Bitcoin. Obviously, we want to analyze at a higher time frame. The 4 hour to close bullish did actually break below the lows over here. But if you look on the smaller time frames like the 30, 15, and the 5, it's still trading within this range here from 26, 460 and 26, 350. So I'm taking this long. I mean, the risk reward is only 1:2, but your stops are so small compared to your take profit. So it should be good. 1:2.4. So I'm taking the setup now. You can see it is bouncing from that support. So you can just put your stop loss at around about 26,350. Because if it breaks that level, it's probably going to come back down to 26,300. But obviously today there's not a lot of volume because it is a US bank holiday. So I wouldn't expect price to move too much. So that's why I'm expecting another retest of this 26, 450, 460 area before we either break that level or we see price come down. But it's still trading in the range today. So obviously I'm not expecting too much from this position. It's more of a short-term trade. And obviously when the US stock market opens, I mean, it will be a little bit more volume, but it is a bank holiday, so we have to keep that in mind today. If there's charts you want me to go over, just put them in the chat and I can go over it. But essentially, I'm only looking at this setup right now for Bitcoin. And let's have a look at a few other coins. Let's go over XRP. XRP, let's take a look at the weekly first, because obviously we did close bullish on Bitcoin on the weekly, but XRP did close bearish, but it's still respecting this level here, 0.4806, and also the 0.4746 level. Okay, so that was our previous resistance in the past, and obviously now it is holding. So if you have a look at the daily time frame, yesterday did close bullish, and we closed above this level. So to me, XRP can come back up to 0.5056, which is our next support. So I would be looking at potential short at that area. So it still has another increase of around about, from this current price, another 3.6% to the upside. Okay, so still looks good. If you're in longs, I would probably keep it open, because on the 4 hour time frame it is still respecting this level here at 0.4806. Okay, for me to take a long right now, you would have to yeah, let's have a look at this. It is still respecting this level here. Okay. You could probably take a long right now, looking at this. 30-minute is respecting, and let's have a look at the 5 and the 15. Yeah, it looks good. I'm probably going to take a setup here, put my stops below the wick. I will take the setup here. And I would probably target these highs here. But I mean, today the volume is just terrible, so obviously there's nothing too much that we can do here. But I will take the setup here for XRP. Okay, so we're gonna take this trade. It is up quite a bit compared to other cryptos today, so you want to be trading the more volatile pairs within these type of setups. Yeah, so let's take the setup. Stops are gonna be about here, and then take profits. One would probably be at 0.45. I mean, this level here. Okay, so that's where you want to be taking profit first, TP, and then your TP2 would be these highs. Like I said earlier, this is a level that price normally reacts at. Okay, so yeah, currently just long there, and then obviously long on Bitcoin, same. Okay, so this 15 is probably going to close bullish here, which is a good indication that we're probably going to come up to the upside. Yeah, looks clean. Does look good here, and then XRP looks fine. Um, so let's see how this plays out. Let's see. How's the volume looking like? The volume's increasing to the upside for XRP. There's nothing too crazy. You can see here. Yeah, so it looks good. And then Bitcoin volume, it is increasing to the upside, but it's almost, yeah. So I mean, the only move right now is looking at longs. So that's currently why I'm longs. I'm in a long position. This is the reason. Let's have a look at the 30 minutes here. And then the 15 is obviously going to close bullish. If we close bullish here, it will be a good indication to carry on to the upside. Because we're obviously bouncing from the trend line, right? We bounced multiple times here, bounced over here and over here, throughout here. Okay, so obviously taking the setup now would be the ideal trade. There's not too much here. Let's have a look at the risk to reward. It's not 1:5, and to this level here, 1.3%. So it's a decent trade to take, and then obviously to here it's 3.29%. So obviously close bullish here. Same with Bitcoin. Yeah, this is currently why I would take these setups here. That's good. Yeah, so this setup was just mainly based on the trend line, and obviously Bitcoin's at support. So you can kind of when you trade, you can kind of use Bitcoin as like a benchmark in terms of because Bitcoin's at the support, XRP is respecting trend lines. You could take a long based on that. It wasn't too much thinking going involved here with this XRP trade, but because I was long on Bitcoin, it gave an extra confirmation that you can kind of go long on XRP. So okay, yeah. So let's have a look at some other setups because it looks like the market is pushing a little bit to the upside. Um, Obviously that's gold. We're trading crypto. So let's have a look. Keep XRP open here. Let's have a look at CHZ. Yeah, let's have a look at a different chart here because of what's happening. Yeah, so OP, I don't really trade OP too much, but let's have a look at it. Obviously now, if we have a look at the daily time frame, still respecting these levels, it's just kind of consolidating. I'm trying to think why I have this level here. I'd probably put it there because that's your daily support slash resistance. Let's have a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour looks like it's respecting this level here. Obviously, it's currently at support. If we draw this box here, was our previous resistance over here. And obviously, we've been acting as support right now. The 1 hour looks like we may see a bounce here. Have a look at 30. Yeah, I mean, it's nothing too crazy. I don't think I would probably take the setup. But because we are long on a few coins here, the only thing I would do is look at longs. But I don't like the look of this setup here for Rendar. Okay, so yeah, personally, I'm not going to look at the setup. I would want to see a break of these highs here. So what I would probably do is look at a potential long on the break of these highs at 1.0963. So you look for. So you can actually put like a trigger order or bar stop. So when price breaks this level, you would be in the position. But until then, I wouldn't take that setup. Obviously, it is more of a bullish day. in terms of like the intraday, like the 5 and 15. So I would expect once we see a 5 minute candle closure above this level, then taking longs would probably be ideal for OP. Yeah. Matic, let's have a look at Matic. I did actually take a nice trade on Matic yesterday. Let's have a look here. So the daily candle, weekly closed bearish, closed below this range. You know, the nearest range over here is this level here at 0.5573. And the thing is, it's already tapped into that area, so we may not see price go back down to that zone. We have tapped into those lows. The daily time frame did actually close bearish. Okay, so that we need to keep that in mind. 4 hour, you know, 2 dojis here. It doesn't look like we might see a potential move up. We do have to see how this level gets respected. So this is the level that obviously price needs to hold, and currently is retesting at the moment. So I mean, because we long on XRP and Bitcoin, let's have a look at Bitcoin. It is coming up a bit now. Yeah, this looks clean. Take profit at 26,469 is probably where you want to look at TPing. Okay, looks very good. Matic, could look at a long here. I would wait for the break of this. Okay, wait for the break of the trend line on the 15 minutes here. Once we see a break there, if we look at the 5, we can move this up a little bit here, bring this down, because on the 5, we can maybe see a potential breakout. So we have to keep in mind that these are the highs that we're looking at right now. So these are our current highs, and our next level is, I'll probably call it this level here, okay? So this is our next level here. I'll probably take longs on the break of this level here, back up to these highs. Okay, so risk to reward here is 1:2. Yeah, so nothing crazy. But yeah, this is a setup that I will look to take. And then obviously, let's have a look at Sol. XRP is moving nicely if you're looking at that trade. I will go back to reevaluate that. The daily candle did close bearish, but respecting the zones. We do have our daily high over here. Okay, so this is our daily high. If you bring this back, it is a level that price normally jumps into. The 4-hour candle. Yeah, we're probably going to see a retest of this level today. Looking on the 1 hour as well. This is what I'll probably look at. Okay, so price is still respecting this level. There is a triangle pattern forming right now. Okay, so it is still respecting that level. Once we see a break of this triangle pattern, which will also confirm that price is breaking the resistance, we're probably going to see price move up there. Yeah, so I'd wait for this break over here, and then you look to target 16.75. But I don't see us. I'll probably see a rejection at this level first, and then starting at this. So we're going to see price come up, consolidate, come back down, and then maybe break tomorrow, because there's not a lot of volumes there, which is why we're seeing a bit of more of a slower movements with them today. Yeah, you can see our price is just currently just consolidating in the range. Okay, so until we break the range, I won't be taking a position. Yep. So we've gone over a few charts. I want to go back to the XRP setup, see what's happening here. 30 minutes, see the 15. Yeah, it looks clean. We do have a little bit of resistance and support at this level. So once we break above this level here, we should see quite a nice movement. We should see a nice movement here, because we need to break these highs. Okay, so once these highs get broken, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. But once we break these highs, you could probably enter another position. So I'm gonna say once we break the highs, be bullish, because these highs are what's keeping XRP within the range. Okay. So we have to wait and see for that, because currently, I mean, this looks very clean. You could probably put your stops below this wick here, make it a risk reward of 1:9. But I mean, I would probably just take profits here because of the volume. So there's just nothing too crazy. So 1:4. So you can have a 1:4 RR here if you do trade like that. But yeah, it does look fine. You can see our price is respecting this level. Multiple retest at the zone. So we need to see a break. Once we see a break, we should see movement. Bitcoin is moving up here. Okay. So it looks good. Looks very nice. While we wait for these setups, let's see. There is something that I did see on Twitter yesterday. I'll try to find it. Yeah, once I found it, I'll put in the description. I don't want to waste time here in terms of looking at this, but essentially, it was. Oh, here it is. Yeah. So yesterday, 31,300 ETH transferred from unknown wallet to Coinbase. So whenever this happens, you'll see that there's a large influx of price action. So when you have so much money coming into the market, 54 million, right? It's obviously it's going to affect the market, right? So that is something that you guys should look at and maybe follow a whale alert, because essentially when this happens, you'll see that there is a increase in price, which obviously, if you're in a position, especially with futures trading, you don't know if that's going to be to the upside or downside. So obviously, when you follow the momentum of, if you're a momentum trader or you're a price action trader, you need to reevaluate your positions, because the whales could be just dumping the market or pumping the market, depending like what position you're in, right? So yeah. Let's see. I want to see a break of these highs here. And obviously, if ETH actually closes 15 bullish above this range, so if we see this candle that right now, if we see a candle close above here, above this white line, you could probably add to this position. You can just see there's no volume though. Let's see. The volume is like very low, but obviously it's not too bad. That's what I'm saying. Like for Bitcoin, you want to be buying and selling it within these ranges there, because when there's just no movements, you probably won't see a break below here or a break above here. So like the range right now that price is currently trading in. Sorry, there we go. So range right now that price is currently trading in. So this range here, yeah, you want to be buying at support and selling at resistance. Obviously, if we have a break over here, we're most likely just going to come back up these highs over here. So what you can do is you can take partials at this level, put your stop loss to break even, and then maybe look at TPing at 26,600, because we kind of are bullish, throughout the day. So yeah, so this is the setup right now. We need to see this 15 close bullish here. Let's see the 30 minutes. 30-minute, if 30-minute closes above here, on the 30, we would probably need to see that happen. Yeah, it looks fine. Yeah, so I mean, currently just waiting for price to obviously break these highs. Let's see, the 15 is closing here for XRP. Bitcoin is moving a little bit. Yeah, looks good. Yeah, let's see how this plays out. Yeah. Come with me. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so let's see how this plays out. So let's see, the 15 did actually close bullish. So yeah, I'm still gonna stay in this trade right now. So currently just long on ETH and Bitcoin. I mean not ETH, sorry, XRP. Yeah, we got a nice entry for XRP. But essentially looking just to take out these highs here. We need to see a break of 0.449. Once we see a break over there, we're probably going to see, you can see the volumes coming up a little bit, but nothing too crazy. So don't expect a huge move here. This might take throughout the whole day because there's just no volume. But Bitcoin is moving a bit better than XRP at the moment. But yeah, we closed bullish on the 15. We did close bullish on the 15. So yeah, let's see. I see someone wants to go over Matic. I did go over Matic earlier, but I can go over it again. Let's have a look. Where's Matic? Here we go. Yeah, so Matic, like I said earlier, waiting for the break of this trend line here. It looks like it may break now. So wait for this 5. I'd probably wait for the 15-minute closure though, because the 5 just could be a fake out. So let's wait for the 15 closure. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end the live stream in like 10 minutes though. So what I'll do is I'll probably wait for price to close above this trend line. So just set like a limit on your trading view so it alerts you when price closes above 0.599. And if it closes above there, then you can probably take that setup. Just bear in mind that price is most likely gonna pop down. So yeah, let's see. We're currently just in 2 trades. Yeah, so let's see. Go back to Bitcoin to see what's happening. Yeah, it still looks good. Yeah, I mean the 30 did close bullish. The 1 hour obviously looking quite bullish here. So yeah, just keep the setup and just put your stops at where I said 350, and then take profit at 26,469. And that's that, right? You don't have to watch this trade the whole time. And once you have a trade set in, you can kind of just leave it, especially because what's happening now. Okay, so yeah, I mean that's pretty much the setups. We did go over Matic. So Matic wait for a break of 0.59590, and then take profit at this level here, 0.6023. and potentially 0.6060. Okay, so stop loss at 0.5954, and then this XRP trade stop loss below 0.4866. Take profit at 0.4943, and yeah, that's that. And then Bitcoin, we just went over it. So yeah, those are the setups. Currently, still, throughout the day, it's more of a ranging market. This is why we want to be buying at support and selling at resistance. We're probably going to see a breakout within today or tonight, maybe Asian session or New York session. But right now, we kind of just want to be trading this range, and that's about that. There's nothing more we can really see here. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy this. So yeah, just keep these trades open, put your stop loss, and then you take profit, and it should execute within the next couple hours. Like I said, the market is very slow today, so just bear in mind that these positions may run throughout the day.